It's White Rabbit, and we are back at it with another video. And you know what? I'm not gonna take it easy this time. All right, last week I went really nice with the teams. I shouldn't have done that. I shouldn't have done that. It wasn't me. It wasn't me. I'm not on High-Res's payroll. I'm not on anybody's payroll. All right. I'm just here to have fun. And you know what? I think you guys still deserve to hear how it really is in the SPL. So you know what? Forget that nice stuff. We're giving you exactly what's really going on. All right. First up, first game of the weekend was kind of a joke because it was the Eldritch Hounds versus the Atlantis Leviathans, and I'm sorry, the Atlantis Leviathans team stacked. There are three teams. Let's start here. There are three teams to be really looking at: the Oni Warriors, Atlantis Leviathans, and the Styx Ferrymen. I'm sorry, but there's your top three. That's who you got to look at. Those three teams stacked. Every other team, they might have a chance, but it's not the same. It's just not the same. I mean, you look at the Atlantis Leviathans adapting fine, okay, Panda Cat, Ranyu, Shinto, like great players all around. If you look at the Eldritch Hounds who played on Friday against the Atlantis Leviathans, you have Benny Q, Ducky, Neilma, Oath, and Vaporish Coast. Like, sure, they're good players. They're great players. Don't get me wrong. They're in the top. They're in the elite players. I'm nowhere near them. But you know what? Those two teams, they're not even, and it shows. Okay, it went 3-1 in the Atlantis Leviathans. I don't know how the Eldritch Hounds even pulled a game out. I don't know how they did it. Okay, so you know what? Congratulations to the Atlantis Leviathans. You had a bye week. All right, so the next game was between the Gilded Gladiators and the Highland Ravens. And you know what? I'll be honest. I'll say it. Highland Ravens look like they have a great team with Haddix, Hurrywind, Scream, Venenu, and Zapman. Like, I'm sorry, Zapman is my favorite hunter in the game. He's a great hunter. I think I'm a fan. But I don't think that their team has the right cohesion to really get everything together and really play as a team right now. So if they can get their heads out of their asses, then I think they could be a great team. Gilded Gladiators though, they're your bye week team. I know I just said that about the Eldritch Hounds, but no, I'm sorry. The Gilded Gladiators. I mean, you got good players. Awesome Jake, Kirami, Snoopy, Stewart, and the guy's name that I can't pronounce that they're solo. They're good, but like on the level of everybody else that's playing. I'm sorry, the Gilded Gladiators. So Ravens had a bye week. They easily 3-0'd them, and they moved right on. Alright, so like some great Smite was played over the next game, but it was kind of mind-blowing because it was the Oni Warriors versus the Leviathans. I thought this game was going to be a lot closer, but Adapting just came out to play. Like, Adapting came out the gate. He was running the show. Alright, Leviathans having Adapting just being able to shut down as a goddamn monster in the jungle was just on point. So you know what? I have to say it. The Leviathans just cleaned up there. If the Warriors found an answer to Adapting, then I think it would have been a much closer game. But it got carried away. So game 3, which was on Saturday, went to the Leviathans 3-1. But it was actually good Smite for the most part, or at least it was trying to be. It was trying to be. All right, game 4 was against the Jade Dragons and the Highland Ravens, and you know what? I gotta say it. I thought this game was gonna be a little closer, but no. The Highland Ravens, I mean, they once the first 2 games they were close. They were long. It was like 45 minutes for the first game, 1 hour for the second game. And in today's Smite SPL, you don't see that, okay? Because usually it snowballs to one side, and that's just it. But you know what the problem was? Lasbra and Dardes, they didn't show up this week. The Jade Dragons, like, they just didn't show up. Okay, they were getting annihilated in their mid and their jungle. The Highland Ravens just ran away with it. Zapman went uncontested so many times. He won a game where he went 7-0. That can't happen. That cannot happen. Okay, you need to have people shutting things down. So, you know what? This one goes to the Highland Ravens, and they deserved it. I thought it was going to be closer games, to be honest. I thought they were all good. All the games were going to be like an hour long, and it was going to be back and forth. No, as soon as they broke out of game 2, the Highland Ravens just put the smack down. They just unloaded it and just dropped it on the table, and Jade Dragons just couldn't take it. They just couldn't take it. All right. So game 5, that was my game. That was the Styx Ferrymen. That's my team. That's who I'm voting for to take Worlds this year. That's who I want to see going to raise the hammer this year. But you know what? They played the Eldritch Hounds, so I don't credit the Eldritch Hounds that much. Maybe I should, but I don't credit them that much. But with that being said, it did go 3-1. So the Elder Towns did pull a game out, and I got nervous because after that first game, I was like, oh no, the Styx Ferrymen are going to take some L's here. And then the second game, they picked better. I feel like it was more suited for the Styx Ferrymen, and they won the second game. But then the third game, they pulled out some dumb shit with some 3 warriors and the bullshit, and they still won it. So I was like, all right, if the Styx are gonna pull that shit and still win, then we're good. So yeah, they pulled it away in 3. They pulled it away in 4 games, and they won the last 3 in a row. No contest. All right, the Styx Ferrymen straight to the top. But that closes us out for this week 2 of the SPL, and I'm excited for next week. I'm excited for next weekend because I'm gonna be watching not only 1 but 2 Styx Ferryman games, which I'm super amped for. I'll be streaming the one on Saturday, so catch me there. Link down in the description for the stream. If you haven't liked or subbed yet, please do it. Obviously, if you made it this far in the video, you're here for SPL content. So that's what I like to see. That's what I want to see. But until next time, BERBVX. Good night.